US President Donald Trump fired the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Air Force General, and pushed 5 other admirals in an unprecedented shake-up of US military leadership. Trump said in a post on Truth Social that he would nominate former Lieutenant General Dan Caine as the new Air Force General, breaking with tradition by pulling someone out of retirement for the first time to become the top military officer. The president will also replace the head of the US Navy, a position held by Admiral Lisa Franchetti, the first woman to lead a military service, as well as the Air Force Vice Chief of Staff. While the Pentagon's civilian leadership changes from one administration to the next, the uniformed members of the US Armed Forces are meant to be apolitical, carrying out the policies of Democratic and Republican administrations. During last year's presidential campaign, Trump spoke of firing woke generals and those responsible for the troubled 2021 pullout from Afghanistan. Trump praised General Charles Brown for his 40 years of service as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, however, had questioned Brown's appointment, suggesting in his 2024 book that race played a role. Brown, a former fighter pilot, has spoken about facing discrimination in the military. Meanwhile, the Pentagon has announced its plans to fire 5 to 8% of the military civilian employees, which could measure up to 5,400 employees. While that is a small percentage of the probationary employees who are at risk of being fired en masse, the eventual cuts could amount to a significant reduction in the civilian workforce. Bureau Report, NewsX.